Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning session, day 11 of 28 days to a new consciousness. Today, February 11th, of course, and hosted here live on the Awaken the World page. Good morning, good morning. Cold Monday morning. We have a march of winter storms rolling through BC right now, and yeah, it's cold. Not as cold as a lot of other places, though, so we are very grateful for that. So I hope you got a chance to look at yesterday's video. Looking forward to seeing some discussion around that, maybe clarifying a few things for some people. Today's idea to keep in your awareness is that the thoughts are not your own. And this is an incredibly valuable tool. We witnessed it in a friend of ours yesterday. And when you see the story that the mind is willing to make up about reality, and can watch the feeling reaction, what a lot of people call the emotional reaction, but of course, as I've discussed, feelings are the product of thought. So you see this feeling reaction in their body, and you watch them get upset, and it's all over thoughts. Now, those thoughts, not only do they not represent reality, they simply represent an opinion. Those thoughts aren't our thoughts. This is very important to understand because it can really help you set back and take a look what's coming in, okay? As I was speaking about, and I've spoken about a few times already, you can think about your body's energetic field as a portable radio. This portable radio has a hard drive in it, and it's recording all the experience it has. Now, because you're also a radio, you're transmitting and receiving vibrational states. The collective consciousness that we would call humanity is actually one egoic form. And I've mentioned this before, that if you were to travel astrally to the moon and turn around and take a seat on the edge of the crater for the view and look back, you would see that the Earth is engulfed in this grayish cloud. That grayish cloud is the totality of human thought, the totality of human ego. Depending on how you are tuning yourself, you will find controls the thought stream coming into you. And I want to say good morning to Kim Fraser this morning. Good morning, Kim. So nice to see you today. So this is the thing to keep in your mind. The thoughts aren't actually your thoughts. There's really only two kinds of thoughts that appear in the mind for the most part. The first set of thoughts are those that are purely through our conditioning. Okay? They're a result of everything that's come before, all the programming. And as we talked about, at the egoic mind level, at the level of thought, there is very little free will involved. The thoughts come and go on their own. If you wish to encourage higher and higher vibrations of thought within you, it is very simply a case of tuning that transmitter that you are to higher and higher frequencies. And of course, what happens over time is as your consciousness raises, your frequencies are becoming lighter and lighter and higher, and you attract higher vibrational thought patterns out of that hole. And of course, since every radio plays differently, since every radio is built differently, you too will play that signal you receive colored by your particular radio's experience. We can think of it as a particular brand of radio versus another brand. So in reality, there's 7.5 billion transmitter receiver radios running around on the planet. How does this help us day to day? Well, the realization that the vast majority of thoughts are not your own thoughts. this can be extremely helpful, because when we buy into a thought, we're buying into an illusion that we are creating within the illusion of form. So we have an illusion inside of an illusion, and those are hard to get out of. But if you're willing to look at your thought and realize that the thoughts are predominantly not your own, they're simply thoughts out of that egoic consciousness of humanity that are received due to your particular vibrational state, and then colored from the experience you've gathered to date before you rebroadcast that signal out. This allows you to step back for a moment and create that precious space so that you can see the thoughts and recognize that you don't own them. They are not your thoughts. They are a product of programming for the most part, and the most of the rest of it is a product of everything that you have experienced and what you think and feel about those experiences. Remembering that thoughts are not your own can allow you to sit back and stay on the shore and watch them come by, and learn to pick which thoughts out of that stream of thoughts serve you. And the ones that serve you will help to raise your vibrational state, thereby purifying that stream, helping that stream of thought become clearer, slowing it down, and making it easier to see what's coming by in our mind. I hope this truly serves you this morning. It's a wonderful thing to practice all day today, that your thoughts are not your own, and you need not buy into them. And when you find yourself thinking thoughts that are making you feel uncomfortable or not good, know you can let those thoughts go. You don't have to own them. You can be free of them by simply watching them go by and understanding that they're not your thoughts, but they're thoughts within the cloud of ego that humanity has formed through all its existence, and you're pulling that information right out of there according to your own vibrational state. Raise your vibrational state through thinking thoughts in alignment with cosmic truth, and you will notice that the thoughts that come in begin to become more rarefied, more pure, more in line with what you wish to see flowing through your head. Have a very wonderful Monday morning. Look forward to seeing you this evening. More meditations this week. And of course, both Kelly and I love you dearly. Again, have a wonderful Monday.